On to you, Taurus. Let me go ahead and push this thing back. There you go. So for you, Taurus, you have the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Ten of Cups right here. So for you, Taurus, this is very much so a situation for you where what it is that you want to do is you, Taurus, ultimately really have to pay attention to the overall shame and guilt that a lot of people want to put you up under. A lot of you, Taurus, are very much so starting to understand your worth, starting to understand your value. And this is what it is that I mean when I say that ultimately people are going to have to kind of stop playing games, because you know how it is. And this is something that I have not talked about to other zodiac signs. People don't know how to get to value, right? How do we understand our value? And I've given people a clue, but people don't really understand it just yet. How you understand your own value is by going through difficulties. See, a lot of times people will contact me on the low for personal readings and stuff like this. And I'm giving you your reading. I'm just letting you know, right? That when I hear them, they haven't been through enough. They talk about how it is that, they're in a situation with this person and, X, Y, Z. And it's like, okay, but what are you going to do? I'm going to go back. I'm going to go right back to the person. But I don't want to be in pain anymore. Well, you haven't learned your lesson yet. You haven't been through enough difficulties yet, dysfunction. No, I have. No, you didn't. Because how you understand your own self-worth is by essentially going through dysfunction. That's how you start to understand it. Because when you can do the right thing, let me explain to you why. And this all has to do with the reading. Because when you do the right thing and you're an upstanding individual, even when times are rough, when somebody comes over to you and tells you what you're going to accept, like for me, for instance, how it is that I've earned the right to get what it is that I want in a relationship. But then sometimes in the past, when I used to try to date here in the US, because I meant everything that I said, I'm not dating in the US anymore. I'm very serious about that. I will literally go celibate until I can save up enough money to fly out. And I'm being very serious. But when I was dating in the US, tons of the individuals that I would try to date would constantly talk about what it is that they're not going to do. And it's like, if you don't do it, I'm going to go talk to somebody else. And it's like, oh, no, don't do that. No. You can't. See, this is what I'm talking about. One of those rules for thee, but not for me situation. You can't tell me that I have to sit here and accept the fact that you're telling me blatantly you're not going to do anything that I want you to do, but then at the same time tell me that I cannot go on about my business. Oh, well, what makes you, meaning me, so special? Name it off. The fact that I know the difference between right and wrong. The fact that I can admit when I am right and when I am wrong. And when I am wrong, I can do better. And amongst other things as well. Not too many people in your life is willing to do that. A lot of people are running around, know that they're living foul, and yet they still continue to do it as long as they don't get caught. But I'm one of the very few, or I should say the very moderate group of people that have this idea of the differences between right and wrong and can actually live like that even when times get rough. So that puts me up. So I am better than dysfunctional people, for starters. And I've earned that right through the trials and tribulations that I've had to go through. Same thing with you, Taurus. Same exact thing with some of you, Taurus, who your mind and your heart is in the correct place. Because this is exactly what it is that you have some people trying to get you to understand. It's it's this gaslighting about how it is that you, Taurus, are dysfunctional because people don't want you, Taurus, to understand your own self-value. But see, this is the stupidity in it. You've been through enough. You've earned the right to pick and choose what it is that you want. Because when other people was living foul, you Taurus just wanted one person. When other people were cheating, you were in the house being faithful. While other people was trying to play games with your heart, you put your heart out there honestly so you can get to know people. You've been doing the correct thing, the right thing, the responsible thing, while other people have been running circles around you, or what they think is running circles around you, playing games with you, wasting your time, looking like idiots. And now when you, Taurus, right, Queen of Pentacles and the Fool are on you put on your big drawers, you know, you stomping with the big dogs, you can actually understand you need to call your own shots of what it is that you deserve. And you deserve it. Not only, yes, you deserve it because you've reserved the right and the privilege to say that you deserve it based upon the trials and the tribulations that you've been through. True story. So whenever it is that you have goofballs talking about, while you getting to know you as you're hanging out with them, they're trying to get you to shortchange yourself and, accept the fact that they're broken, dusty, and bummy and dysfunctional, and they don't want to get up and work and do anything. And you Taurus are like, nah, that's a dub. You're an adult. Grow up. So now the Wheel of Fortune now is about how, so again, applying that pressure and the Seven of Wands, a lot of people don't like it. A lot of the people, meaning collectively, right, don't like it. They don't like the fact that you, Taurus, know your value and that you're willing to state it out loud. So the Tower, which is Scorpio, I don't know why Taurus gets this. I don't know why you Taurus be getting it, but whatever. So for you Taurus, y'all are also in a situation where because of it, you know what happens with you? You Taurus actually see that there is value in difficulties and going through trials and tribulations. And it took all of this to get to this point and beyond, because now you Taurus have a better understanding of what it is that you're going to do and what you're not going to do. And what you're not going to do is allow a bunch of goofy individuals to be sitting up here wasting your time. That's the reason why you have the Eight of Wands and the High Priestess. The High Priestess represents Taurus and Virgo mixed together. And the High Priestess is, you're looking for someone that can be in on it with you. Someone that can understand you on your own, someone that can understand you deeply is what I'm trying to get at. Let's clarify the High Priestess. Four of Pentacles, the Moon, Six of Cups, and then you have the Seven of Cups. This is exactly what it is that I'm talking about. The idea that for you, Taurus, y'all are supposed to be dysfunctional and helpless, but that wasn't a part of your plan. The Four of Pentacles and the Moon is about how it is that you're sticking to your own script. You're not playing anyone else's game. You, Taurus, are actually, you know better what you want. You're going for it. And if a person can't give it to you, right, because you can offer it, but if you can offer value, then you're supposed to be able to get value. You're offering value, but you're not getting any, Taurus. So now you got to ghost these people. And the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups is, and now you got a lot of people upset because they know that you're valuable. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I got some huge announcements to make. I'm gonna go ahead and make a video, a separate video, all on its own because they're so big. And I just want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody that has, come through, reached out to me, gotten some readings. Please keep coming through so I can most definitely keep the show going. And whatever it is that y'all give, whether it's $1, whether it's $2, 50 cents, whatever the case may be, I most definitely do appreciate it. And it really is going to a good cause. Appreciate y'all. Peace.